Hey folks, thought I'd just take a minute and just tell you guys I'm pulling an all-nighter to get not only am I giving you guys episode 2 done, also to really just get more ideas for Rama Forever Rivals, because I know a lot of people on Amino actually wanted to come out, and I'm like, oh shit, y'all wanted to come out? I'm like, I mean, I expected it, but a lot of people want that, and people see DB as, I'm gonna release more info about DB on Amino so people know more about him. But I really I honestly love the fact that DB that people actually are kind of interested in DB for a little bit, because you know I would say he's sort of a proto Bugsy G, to be honest. Like, again, they both are all powerful. Both have various. Well, well, I'd say DB doesn't really have a social problem as much as it is his just nervousness. Like, the man's willing to take charge in a situation, but when it comes to like Ukyo, or when it comes to like how he feels about Ukyo, he'll play it off like he doesn't really like, oh, Ukyo, you're here. But in the back of his mind, he's more like, yeah, Sakura had this like inner thing in like the first few episodes, and then they kind of dropped it. That's DB the whole fucking way. It's like there's actually gonna be one scene where he goes, hi Ukyo, how you doing? And then like like the inner him, his id is like saying, dude, just kiss her. G doesn't really have that, because I just thought to myself, nah, I just think it'd be a little bit stupider, because we already kind of have, I already have Prime doing that, so it's like, eh, as a kind of actual kind of person, like the kind of actual person on his shoulder that tells him, do it. So yeah, I'm just brainstorming more ideas, because I did get a lot of ideas from the manga, but and also I didn't even know this because the show never talks about this, but Rama's mom actually finds out that Rama can actually transform into a chick. I never knew that, but that shit happened, and I was like, whoa, well, I'm not gonna use that one plot line I was going to use, where where basically Rama's mother actually finds out that Rama is actually a chick, and like is kind of, well, he doesn't want to. She doesn't want to really um commit seppuku on Rama, but she is kind of a little bit wrong and cheated, and kind of tears Rama up about it, and then DB kind of runs in and goes, "It's not his fault. It's your." And he goes like, "It's your fucking husband's fault." No, 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 no. Every bad thing that happens to Rama is always your, and he does cuss. He says it's always your husband's fault, because Rama never deserved any of this crap. This boy is this boy is afraid of cats because of this man. Get this boy any kind of cat, and he freaks out. Just so he can learn the cat fist. And all the times you have literally put him in a precarious situation just because you wanted food. But that stuff might actually stay, because actually, um, Artemis from Forever Rivals actually comes in and goes like, "See, Genma, that's why when it comes to me being me being DB's father, he actually learns a little bit more about himself and his clan. Have you even told Rama about the Saitomi clan? Have you even told him about that? No, you haven't, because you've been busy stuffing your face and doing your own selfish reasoning, and you wonder why Rama never calls you, why Rama never even treats you like his father. You wonder. Because you've never done anything to actually deserve that. That's why he's always quick to beat you down, because you have caused this boy nothing but pain. And my son, who thinks of Rama as sort of like his brother, treats him a little bit better than you do. So, and then Gemma would probably chime and say, "What? So you're trying to say you're better than me?" Gemma, I know I'm better than you. And I'm not even trying to rub it in like gold times. You put your boy through hell just so he can be a martial artist. I didn't have to do any of that when I had to train DB. He wanted to learn. I taught him. You gave you gave you gave a little contract to a little boy and expected that little boy to be a martial artist. And Rama's good. Don't get me wrong. But you had to pull him away from his own mother to do it. And you say that I was cruel. I was never I was cruel around you guys, but never my own son. Never. Because he never had to go through the stuff. He never had to go through the stuff we went through when we were dealing with when Habasai was our teacher. And you and Son can suck up to him all you want. You and Son can suck up to him all you want. But at the end of the day, the only thing that man has ever taught me is how to be a pervert. Nothing really ever useful. I don't even know why we call him master at all. Oh yeah, because you and Son are so scared of the man. Look what my son can do, and look what I can do. Look, you lift him up easily. Smack him around easily. And you two cower at him like, oh, master. You and Son have always been the most pathetic people I ever called comrades. And oh yeah, Genma. How was my son kicking? So, how was my son's ass kicking to your face? I want to know. Don't want to say anything, huh? I figured. You don't understand one thing. Rama basically freaking sends him a letter every month. And he tells him about all the stuff he goes through because of you. Sometimes inflicted on his own self, but mostly all the stuff you have done. So, most of those beatings are stuff that should have happened to you sooner if I was around. But I gave my son free range to do that. Look, Emma. You're a sneaky, lying, pitiful snake. The one thing Homicide taught you was to be that way. My other sensei actually taught me how to be a little bit more than just a hired than just muscle or just a pervert. But look at you. You only learned a few good techniques from Hapasai, while I've learned a whole bunch of things that actually can be useful in helping people. Sure, the anything goes style is very good when it's actually used correctly because your clan is the reason why that's a thing. You know why Habasai? You know why Habasai became your master of anything goes? Because he's able to bullshit his way out of every little thing he comes across. That's not even anything goes. It's just him being a fucking liar. But hey, do what you can. You know, I'm proud of my son. I don't have to, he isn't a great martial artist because I had to painstakingly put him through hell to do so. He's that way because he wanted it. Because he wanted to achieve something. He wants. He's always wanted my respect. And maybe I've been a little too hard on him. But at least I'm able to admit it. At least I'm able to make amends. You? There's a special place in hell for you, Genma. A special place. But I shall be going. Because I wanna see my son at this tournament. I think it'd be nice to see him actually do something that he likes to do. Maybe that nice Kwonji girl might be there, so he can actually, I don't know, maybe extend our bloodline. But unlike Yusa Tomi's Nintendo's, I'm not going to push him into it. Yeah, that's gonna be an actual thing that happens because, yeah, in a way, it's kind of my way of just mocking kind of Genma and his character through another character. Because, Genma kind of fucking deserves it. Because when you really look at it, when you really look at the series, when it's stuff that Genma kind of puts Ranma through, it's kind of fucked up when you really think about it. And trust me, it's still gonna have a little bit of comedy. It's probably gonna have a few serious moments, but nothing that make you say, "Oh shit, this is dark. This is some dark ass shit." But let me tell you about all my gaming guys. Chaotic Stakeout. I'm rewriting because the original thing was gonna be a little different, and this one I'm gonna do next is gonna be mostly kind of vert Vert and Bugsy G kind of talking and really just kind of saying, and Vert kind of really asking him why did he actually come to game industry when he could have just stayed home, despite that the ultimate's actually there. And from there, we're gonna go from that. And a few good jokes, and also in Linda first, probably the first real appearance, from Linda, because when you think about it, she was only in like a few games. She wasn't in like Mega Dimension, I don't think. I mean, I played Mega Dimension, I didn't see hide nor hair of her. See, like, the thing is, like, the VR events, again, I keep talking about those, but, like, how funny would it, how weird would have it, how weird would have it, weird would have it been if you could actually talk to, like, R4 or Linda and all this other shit. Maybe even have Warchu come in and, you guys kind of have, like a chill kind of friendship, I don't know. I just feel like the VR events were good and serviceable, but I'm just thinking about how it could have been even better. But yeah, I've been kind of watching stuff and working on my gaming goddess. And really just thinking about what that movie will be when I'm finished with the series, because really I gotta first, well, not with the series but with the first season, because I really have a good idea in my head of how where the series will go, but I'm really scratching my head, like really putting, like really just smacking the wall and just going, what is the movie gonna be about? I can't tackle anything from season 2 because there's going to be a lot of stuff happening in season 2. Like we're gonna be doing, like, this season is more about establishing characters, and learning a little bit more about Bugsy G through the show, um, and really understanding the Ultimate's motives and various other things. Which, again, I think I've kind of achieved how I can make the Ultimate more sympathetic as a character, or maybe at least a character who may actually come back one of these days. Nothing's really set in stone, but I don't know. I mean, I've written about a villainous Ultimate in the main continuity for the longest time, but an ultimate that's actually kind of that actually shows remorse, regret, and everything that he did is kind of interesting. It's an interesting dynamic to the ultimate I never thought he could have. Because I was like, okay, what if I made the ultimate sympathetic? And I was like, you know, because I I would say at the ultimate's core, he's just a dude who has really made like the ultimate of mistakes, and really, because unlike the ultimate in the prime dimension, this ultimate really was able to be around he was able to be around his brothers more so than the main continuity ultimate was, you know. And I kind of like that side of him. Not as much as I'd put it in the main continuity. I think the main continuity, the Ultimate's pretty much done story wise, but the Online Gaming Goddess one is just kind of interesting. He's a very interesting character. When I really sat down, and you're gonna see a different side of him that I don't think a lot of people were able to see when I did some of his did some of his stuff back in the day. If anybody remembers those old videos, anyway. The Ultimate was always kind of a because when I really started Prime storyline, he was always kind of a presence that was in the background. You never really saw him, but whenever Prime talked about him, it was never really that he was scared. More so just angry. Because we kind of knew that one day he'd fight him again, and that they'd have this thing. And actually, in the wrestling thing, that match is actually canon to. In a weird way, it's actually canon. So after that match with the Ultimate, this red version of himself, which I don't understand why I did that, but it happens. The Ultimate in the main continuity is currently, like, seriously in the underworld. Mm, but I don't know. I don't know really about this new version of the Ultimate, because I don't know. I may use him again. He may come back. He won't come back like right away, because I don't. That'd be kind of stupid. It kind of takes the impact away from what's gonna happen to him. But he will. But he will come back in a way. Also, I was also thinking of. I was also thinking of, like, an like a sort of a more a more canon Prime and Bugsy video where they where basically Prime is like coaching coaching G on his like little outing with Noir or maybe with Bond. I was thinking about that for like the longest time. I was thinking about that for the longest time, and just something that something that was kind of a carryover from the Mach movie that never happened. But instead of Prime actually fucking with him, he's like, dude, okay, like I know it's been a while since you've been on a date, but seriously, it just boils into a song that kind of tells Prime to actually tells G to actually just relax, man. Relax, be yourself because they like you. They like you for you. You don't have to do any of this not being yourself. Not being yourself crap that a lot of people do. Which is just probably gonna be me just poking at. Like, you guys hate that trope where it's like a character goes on a date and the friend goes like, "Oh, don't be yourself. Be another freaking person entirely." I always kind of hated that trope, but I feel like Prime, as you know, and as you kind of know by watching these videos, Prime just kind of fucks with G, mostly because he wants to build his confidence up, but it's kind of 20% him just having fun. That's basically what he's all about. But yeah, just some stuff I'm willing to think about. Mainly the canon, because like I said, I would say that the other canon, the other videos of Bugsy and G that when they're commenting about like what G did the other week or stuff is kind of close, kind of out of the first season timeline and into the second season. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a hint of what's gonna happen, but it doesn't really give you it doesn't give you a definite hint. But yeah, just kind of brainstorming more ideas. But I'll see you guys later because it's quiet in here. I actually got to work a little bit, so yay! I'll see you guys later. I love you, Chaotic Nation. Seriously, I do. Bye, folks. Still working and still trying to keep this nation of mine going. Bye, folks.